Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. We got a little bit of a long one, but it's the most disturbing abandoned buildings encounters ever caught on camera. So let's see if this video actually lives up to the hype. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna jump straight into it.
Oh my god, fucking hell! Stop.
The hell?
In February of 2023, a YouTuber named Flex uploaded a disturbing video titled Solo Overnight Camping in Deserted Farm to his channel, The Flex Tapes. His channel focuses on urban exploration and wild camping adventures, often in abandoned or remote locations across the UK. In this particular video, Flex decides to return to an abandoned farmhouse he had previously visited for a paranormal investigation. What makes this exploration particularly unsettling is that he chooses to spend the night there completely alone. The farmhouse, once owned by a poet, sits isolated in the middle of nowhere.
That looks like some shit straight out of a dream. This place right here, that's bad.
Surrounded only by empty fields and the occasional distant building. Flex begins his journey in the late afternoon, around 4:30 p.m., making his way across several fields to reach the abandoned farmhouse.
Me and Dan came to this, I think it was last year, and we did some paranormal stuff in there. Now, there was quite good responses. So basically what I've decided to do is, I'm fairly used to this place now. I'm used to where I am, happy with my surroundings. But I'm going to go back and I'm going to spend the night there on my own. It should be fine. I've been there at night before. I mean, should be fine. Yeah, join me in a second.
As he approaches, the dilapidated stone structure comes into view, standing eerily against the darkening sky. Upon entering the house, Flex finds it largely unchanged, a decaying time capsule of rural life. The interior is in an advanced state of deterioration, with peeling wallpaper, collapsed ceilings, and debris scattered across every room. Despite the decay, remnants of the home's former life remain eerily intact.
But yeah, it's just a really
weird.
old farmhouse. There's not really a lot in here. But the reason I want to do this is because of what we found last time paranormal wise, and it was a bit strange. So there's a bed upstairs in one of the bedrooms if I remember rightly, so we're going to go and have a look. Don't know if you can tell, but I'm not feeling good about this. Yeah, so we're upstairs and not a lot has changed. This bed is ruined. This isn't the bed I'm going to sleep in. I just love this. I love how that's still there, and the curtains. I just love that, and just thinking about, when was that last used? Who was the last person to look in that mirror? Right, so the bed it's not the best, but I've got a sleeping bag. This room is probably the best.
Upstairs, Flex finds the bedroom where he plans to spend the night. The room contains a metal-framed bed with a stained, filthy mattress.
Please don't tell me he
Despite the
sleeps on
decaying
that.
condition, he sets up his sleeping bag on top, determined to complete his overnight challenge.
Oh man, this is mental. I haven't heard anything, so I think I'm far enough away from everything. There's no cars, there should be no farms, should be no people. I should be fine. Yeah, it's the wind. So I don't know if you can hear that. It is really windy outside. Thankfully, I've got the only room with a working window. What's that noise? I think paranoia. When I get quiet, I go quiet. You start to hear things, and I think it's like the paranoia, the wonder of being on my own, and like every little noise is like, damn, what's that? Like, what is that? You know what I mean? So what I was saying before, I need to keep talking, I need to keep busy, I need to keep occupied.
As night falls completely, Flex returns to his chosen bedroom and prepares for sleep,
he's really
setting
gonna
up a
sleep
night
on
vision
that.
camera to record while he rests. The wind howls outside, creating an eerie soundtrack to his stay. After several hours of restless sleep, Flex is suddenly awakened by what appears to be flashlight beams. Then, suddenly, something disturbing happens that changes everything.
And from someone else's point of view, it's just gonna be like, oh, another fucking homeless person in one of these abandoned buildings. So they might be as scared as he is, unless it's something completely different. I would literally be, yeah, he's shaking. I say, I'd literally be shitting myself. I feel like that person's gonna run. Does he have pants on? No way he didn't see him. There's no shot.
Flex freezes, terrified as he spots what appears to be someone approaching, moving through the house. He remains perfectly still, afraid to make any noise that might alert the intruder to his presence. After several tense minutes of waiting, Flex decides he needs to escape. He slowly begins packing his gear, and after the intruder appears to leave, he makes his escape. Moving as quietly as possible in the dark, decaying house, he navigates down the stairs and through the debris-filled rooms before finally making it out into the night.
Right, so luckily I had no lights on, so
Damn, I wonder why they were even there. Like, unless they own the property and they're making sure no one was there. But still, I would not go to that place by myself.
Given away that anyone was in there, maybe innocently just a farmer checking the place out, I don't know.
Flex never discovers who entered the farmhouse that night, leaving viewers to wonder about the strange encounter in this deserted farm.
I'm nearly back at the road. Look at this, I don't know if you can see the eyes. Yeah, the eyes of the sheep. It's like Silence of the Lambs.
This right here is Colin, who in October of 2023 uploaded a chilling video titled Explore an Abandoned Hospital at Night to his channel, The Bearded Explorers. His channel...
I feel like he should highlight the other part of that, the most controversial thing in the fucking universe. Don't believe in ghosts, you need to watch this. Because that is a huge thing. It's like, if you believe in ghosts or you don't. I mean, it's like the same thing. I feel like it's almost to the same magnitude that if God exists or not. Like, maybe not that far, but pretty damn close.
Hospital at Night to his channel, The Bearded Explorers. His channel typically focuses on exploring abandoned and derelict locations throughout the UK. This time, Colin decided to explore an abandoned hospital known as the Royal Hospital Haslar in England. Built in 1753, this building served as Britain's first naval hospital and was once both the largest hospital and brick-built building in England. After 256 years of operation, it finally closed its doors in 2009, becoming the last military hospital in the country to shut down. But according to local legends and numerous reports from former staff, not all of its occupants have left. The hospital is rumored to be home to several spirits, including a nurse who committed suicide, a little girl who died in a fire, and numerous patients who met unfortunate ends within its walls. Colin begins his exploration by sneaking into the hospital through the basement, explaining that security has become increasingly vigilant about trespassers. Making his way to the main entrance, he points out the historical significance of the building, noting the train tracks still visible on the floor that once transported injured sailors from the docks.
Trains, carriages, I don't know.
I feel like those are the most paranormal places, if anything, hospitals. I mean, not only that, but at night, hospitals look so creepy. Like, if you don't have lights on or anything, hell no.
On here, if they could be treated, they would be taken into the wards, and if they couldn't, they would go straight down to the church and get buried. And there is a mass grave out there. 10,000 people buried in that area. Absolutely mind-blowing. Oh, this is so creepy. Oh, there's a bat. A little bat flying around. It's eerily quiet in here. Like, you could hear a pin drop. Literally. There's no wind out there today. Okay, let's go.
But this peaceful, if unsettling, exploration...
Like, fuck that. Look down that hallway and tell me you would just continue walking down there. Like, no sane person would do that unless they're obviously trying to do it for content.
...is about to take a disturbing turn. Just 5 minutes into his journey through the hospital, Colin experiences the first of many unexplained events that will occur throughout the night.
I can't help but feel that there's somebody walking right behind me. It's really, really creepy. And what we're going to do, we're going to walk through this area and we're going to go into the gymnasium, which is up here on the left. And we're going to have a look in there first, and then we're going to go upstairs and check out all the MRI scanners. Okay, that was weird.
What the fuck?
That door.
It could have
That
been
door
the
is just
draft
closed.
that he left, but at the same time, he
But
wasn't
there is
moving very
absolutely
fast.
no wind in here whatsoever. What the hell was that?
I'm on the gate if I believe in spirits or not. I don't know if I actually believe in spirits or not. I feel like if I would believe it, I would have to like legitimately see something move, I feel like. And actually on the Randos, my channel with me and my buddy, we are trying to go and actually explore haunted locations, see if it's actually real or not. I don't know, it's a burning question. I'm very curious if it actually does exist or not.
Okay, that was really, really creepy. Okay, I'm going to get out of this area because that was actually really scary. I don't know what that was.
Despite being visibly shaken by the unexplained door movement, Colin continues his exploration, making his way to the famous spiral staircase, one of his favorite parts of the hospital. Here, he shares some of the tragic story.
And like I said before, there is a very sad story to a nurse who actually committed suicide here. Her name was Mary. After the death of a child that she was caring for, and she jumped from the top and sadly passed away here.
After exploring the staircase, Colin enters a room with a red chair and floral curtains. He notices something strange about the curtains. They're moving despite there being no wind or open windows.
That's really bizarre because there's not even a window open here. Why is that curtain moving? Okay, don't think about it too much, because like I said, I am here on my own.
Trying to maintain his composure, Colin continues to the basement of the hospital. As he explores the basement areas, Colin suddenly freezes as he hears an unexplained noise.
Let's go down this way. The fuck was that? Must have been a pigeon. Oh, it probably was coming through that window.
This sounded like, do you know when you're wiping down a window and it makes that squealing sound? That's what that sounds
No
like.
wind today, but it is really, really raining hard out there now. Oh, there's always a creepy chair in the basement. Why?
As Colin
That is so
continues to
true.
explore deeper into the basement, he shows a particularly gruesome discovery, a preserved liver in a clear container,
What the
allegedly a
fuck?
remnant from the hospital's former medical museum. But moments later, the noise returns, more distinct this time, causing Colin to quickly leave the area. As he makes his way back upstairs to the scanning rooms, Colin experiences something that visibly frightens him.
Still crazy to think that all of this stuff is in here, all the paperwork. Oh my God, what the hell was that? It felt like I bumped into someone, but there's no one there. Whoa, okay, freak out. Whew, okay. It felt like I bumped into someone, but there's nobody there. So I feel like I want to check every room now just to make sure there's no one in here, because that was really weird. Hello? Okay.
That is so fucked. No, I would leave so fast. I would never do that by myself in the first place. I mean, like, no shot.
That was weird.
Because I feel like, I don't know, if spirits, like, he visibly stated that he was, like, scared. I wonder if the spirits are, like, feeding off that and just fucking messing around with him.
God, why do I do this to myself? Supporting the rhino. That sounded like footsteps.
So fucking loud.
That really sounded like footsteps. Like that, what I'm doing now, that's exactly what I just heard. I'm sure I just heard that.
I bet he's freaking out just to take
Is it
the
that
simplest, like, turn.
Yes. What the fuck was that?
Maybe it could be an animal, but, like,
That was weird.
it
That was really,
disappears
really, really weird.
in their
The
heavy
psychological
footsteps.
toll of these recurring footsteps is evident as Colin begins checking every room.
How is he
The
not
weight of
left
being
yet?
alone in this massive abandoned hospital, potentially with something or someone unseen, is clearly consume him. After investigating and finding no source, he presses on. But the most chilling moment of Colin's exploration occurs when he reaches a particular hallway, the same one where he previously captured what appeared to be the image of a little girl in photographs.
He did what?
Basically what happened is, and I said it in my last video, I was taking some pictures about here of me standing there with a GoPro on my head looking towards the camera this way. You could quite distinctively see what looks like a little girl stood around about here, like there somewhere. If you look closely, it almost looks like she's turned around
That can't
and she's
be
turned
real.
her head looking towards me. Now those pictures have not been messed around with. That is pure as you can get, and I know that's real for 100% fact. That is real. It might be shadows, I don't know, but it looks too much like a little girl to me. Right, I think this is the way out here.
Ooh.
Right, I don't know if you heard that then, but that fucking sounded like... Hello? This is absolute bullshit. There is no way I just fucking heard that. I'm sorry I'm swearing, guys, but I do swear when I get scared.
What happens next is perhaps the most terrifying moment of the entire Colin's exploration.
Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, it sounded like a little girl. I don't know what it was, I don't know. It sounded like a little girl. Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck! Fuck! Oh, fuck! What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? There's no way that has just happened. There is no way that is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Right, you've just seen that with your own eyes. I have not touched that. There is nobody else here. What the fuck was that? How the hell did that happen? Okay, that was really, really scary. I didn't like that.
How did... Okay. I know a lot of these could be staged, but this is... There's just no way.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You would
What
have
the fuck?
seen
There's no
someone
way that has
there.
just happened.
Not
There is
only
no
that,
way that
it kept pulling, and
Oh
then
my god. Oh my
he
god.
doesn't look
oh my
away
god.
from it.
Oh my god. What
we
the
would
hell?
have seen
What
someone
the hell?
dart.
Right, you've just seen that with your own eyes. I have not touched
And
that. There
all
is
these
nobody else
doors
here.
are
What the
shut.
fuck was that? How the hell did that happen? Okay,
is
that was
so
really,
fucking
really scary. I didn't
weird.
like that.
As Colin enters a room, the door behind him is clearly open. But within seconds of him stepping inside, the door violently slams shut on its own with tremendous force, as if pushed by an unseen entity. Visibly terrified, Colin immediately rushes out of the room,
That's
only
crazy.
to encounter yet another door
that's
moving on its
unreal.
own. The paranormal activity escalates further when an object suddenly crashes to the floor, though the source remains invisible to both Colin and the camera. These rapid-fire supernatural occurrences leave Colin in a state of absolute panic, frantically questioning what he's witnessing while desperately trying to make sense of the inexplicable events around him. Thoroughly terrified by this point, Colin decides it's time to leave the hospital. But as he makes his way toward the exit, that's when he encounters something that sent him running out of the building.
But now, it is completely...
That's when you know, like, when the fear... And it gets scarier when you run. Like, when you run, it gets scarier.
completely stripped. Every single room is just gone. I think that's a dead end up. Is that a dead end? No, that's a dead end up there. We go...
Damn, it's getting blurry now.
Fuck that. Fuck that. What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What the fuck is going on? It sounds like loads of people fucking running. What the fuck is going on? There's no way that just happened. There's no way. There is fucking no way that just happened.
What happened?
There's no one fucking in there. There's no way anyone could have been in there. Okay, I am fucking getting out of here. Fuck that. I'm gone. Oh God. I'm going.
Did you notice it? If not, here's what actually happened. As Colin investigates another area of the hospital, he spots a cupboard with its door completely shut. He briefly looks away, and just seconds later, the door is now mysteriously open, though no one else is present to have opened it. This inexplicable change sends Colin into immediate panic, causing him to flee the area in terror. However, driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, he cautiously returns to investigate the phenomenon further, only to discover that the cupboard door has inexplicably closed itself again, returning to its original position exactly as he had first seen it. This rapid, unexplained movement of objects without human intervention, combined with the strange sounds of what Colin describes as people fighting, becomes the final supernatural encounter that convinces him to abandon his exploration entirely. Colin finally makes it back safely to his car, visibly shaken and emotional from his experience inside this abandoned hospital. Whether Colin encountered these spirits or something else entirely remains a mystery. But one thing is certain. His solo nighttime exploration of this abandoned hospital resulted in unexplained phenomena that left him terrified and vowing never to return. As the Royal Hospital Haslar slowly deteriorates, awaiting potential redevelopment, it continues to stand as a silent witness to centuries of suffering, healing, and perhaps the lingering presence of those who never left. In April of 2021, two Canadian youth...
This guy these look like a gay couple. I'm sorry, but the hair and the earrings, it's just throwing me off. That just seems like a gay couple.
YouTuber named Jordan and Johnny uploaded a chilling video titled Paranormal Activity at Sinister Farm to their channel Paranormies. Their channel is known for exploring haunted locations around the world. In this particular video, Jordan and Johnny investigate an abandoned farmhouse in a remote part of Steinbach, Canada. According to them, a couple from their area had messaged them about this creepy house. Built after World War II, the farm has been linked with numerous paranormal activities over the years. The history of this location is particularly disturbing. Locals claim the original farmer would leave every night and return in the morning. Tragically, one day he left and never returned. Over the past 80 years, multiple farmers have owned the property, but none remained longer than 2 years. The couple who contacted our explorers reported a terrifying experience while staying in the top floor bedroom. They heard distinct voices, and when they looked toward the window, they saw someone peeking in at them, despite being on the second floor.
Hell no.
This impossible...
That would scare... I think that's worse than, like, hearing anything. I mean, or just... I don't even know. That fear of making eye contact with something looking at you is indescribable. I feel like I'd rather it literally just kill me than just that, because it's just a lingering presence that thing exists somewhere in the world.
Sighting led them to abandon the farm immediately and reach out to Jordan and Johnny to investigate. The duo arrived at the farm in the middle of the night. They began by exploring the surrounding area, searching for an entrance to the farmhouse. And then, this happens.
So it's got to be that window?
It'd be that window, barn. Shine the light
upstairs,
back here. Yo, Johnny.
What?
Yeah, there's a barn back there. Oh, I can't really see it on my camera. So yeah, it would have been that window. She saw the figure creeping in.
If you look closely at the footage captured during this moment, a hand can briefly be seen reaching out from the second floor window before quickly this moment. A hand can briefly be seen reaching out from the second floor
Yo, Johnny.
Window?
That wasn't there.
house. And then this happens.
What?
At the floor window before quickly pulling back inside. This chilling detail captured on camera but completely missed by the investigator.
Even the fingers
This
are
chilling
moving.
detail captured on camera but completely missed by the investigators confirms that something was indeed present in the very window where the couple had reported seeing a face peering in at them years before. Unaware of what their camera had captured, the duo continue their exploration. After finding the main entrance dead-bolted and broken, they're forced to climb through a window to access the house. Inside, they begin setting up their equipment.
Is anybody in here?
Okay, hold on. Was that a YouTube video?
Through a window
What did
to
he
access
just
the
pull
house.
out?
Inside,
It looks like his phone.
they begin
Necrosonic stop.
setting up their equipment.
Is anybody in here? It's a yep.
Is that you who made that noise? Can you use the necrophonic? Say yes.
Man, that freaked me out.
Oh, there was yes. I just heard it.
Yes?
There was a yes.
That's on their phone.
Who are you?
Demon? That's a clear demon.
That's
Yeah, I
like
heard-
that's like when you go and install Ghost app on your phone. That's like when you're. I mean, I'm guilty of it too. I remember one time when I was little, just hundreds of them, just detect ghost paranormal stuff or ghost radar or fucking all of that, and it's like midday, and I'll be taking it outside with like a group of my cousins. It's like the ghost radar says it's here. Hold on, get the spirit box. People would like put it on their phones like, are you here? And then it would say some stupid shit pre-recorded. Like, no. I don't believe this. If that's his phone, I do not believe that it's speaking.
That too.
After this short
is a little
session with
creepy,
necrophonic device, they went upstairs to investigate further, but they didn't notice the hand or any other sign of paranormal activity. Then, the duo decided to go back down.
What?
I heard something like stuff.
There it is.
That's definitely a knock.
Can you knock again if that was you? There it is.
Wow.
I'm gonna go check. Hang on.
That was fucking very responsive.
Oh man, it's so freaky. Nothing.
After hearing the mysterious knocks, the investigators searched the house but found nothing that could explain the sounds. Determined to communicate with whatever presence might be there, they decided to conduct a sensory deprivation test. With Jordan sitting in a small bathroom while Johnny asks questions to whatever entity might be present. During this time, something chilling happens.
Is there something that we can...
Why are you here?
We're here just to talk to you.
I think that's the spirit box, not a sensory deprivation.
Johnny,
Did you hear that? What was that?
I heard something.
It was this light bulb, dude.
A light bulb.
Look. Oh my god.
That wasn't already there?
No. Was that you that did that? Go back in, go back in. I want to see if we can get something off this. Are you the one that knocked that light bulb down?
Ha ha ha.
Is this a joke to you?
Me. Window. Ha ha ha.
Jordan,
Huh.
I feel like there's something like pulling on my shirt. It keeps pulling on my shirt.
Dude, that's fucked up.
Shortly after, they hear a loud crash. Investigating, they discover a light bulb has mysteriously fallen on its own. Unable to find a logical explanation, they decided to try another method of communication, table tipping. They placed a table in the middle of the room and began asking questions, hoping to establish contact with whatever entity might be present. And that's when things take a terrifying turn.
Okay, here, take this camera. And I'll grab this camera. And then...
Where the fuck the audio go?
And then... Stop!
Wonder why the audio is just gone there.
Stop! Whoa, Jordan.
Dude, what was that?
I think the sound's copyrighted in this, and it's like the best part of it too.
Before they can even begin the experiment properly, the table violently flips over on its own. What makes this encounter even more disturbing is that just moments before the table moved, the sound of footsteps could be heard running down the stairs.
Stop! Whoa, Jordan.
The timing of the footsteps suggests that whatever came down those stairs was responsible for the violent movement of the table. Retreating upstairs for safety, they continue to hear unexplained noises throughout the house. Objects seemingly being knocked off counters and dragged across floors. Despite their fear, they decide to continue their investigation using an SLS camera, which maps figures similar to how an Xbox Kinect works. What they capture next is truly disturbing.
Oh, whoa, look.
Right in the fucking
Something in the window.
There's something in the window?
Right where the table flipped. Two, there was another one. If that's you, can you make a noise? And it doesn't make sense why this would be pulling something from the window. If anything, it would go on the window frame, not in the middle of the window. And now it's gone by the window. So why is that? Can you let us know where you are by making a noise?
He's gonna show it. It's gonna be upstairs.
Oh, right for a second, right by the window where she saw that thing?
Yeah, you saw it?
Yeah. It's sitting right where, kind of how we were sitting before, right against the wall. Look at this.
At one point, the camera detects a stick figure-like entity by the second floor window.
I wonder if you see that and just fucking like Spartan kick it in the face, if it'd feel it.
This detail is particularly alarming given that this is the same window where the couple had reported seeing a face, and where the mysterious hand had reached out earlier during their investigation. After this bizarre encounter, they decide to leave the house and investigate the barn, where they experience more unexplained phenomena. But what happened next was far more violent than they could have anticipated.
Can you tell us if necrophonic is real? And if it is, we want to know, did you flip that table?
See, I just don't believe in the apps. Wow. Literally throwing things. Still no audio.
As the explorers watched in disbelief, a bottle was thrown across the barn, followed by a box that was flung with considerable force. They immediately investigated but found nothing that could have caused these objects to move so violently. After this final frightening encounter, Jordan and Johnny had seen enough. They ended their investigation and fled the property. What's particularly chilling about this investigation is the progression of events. The entity seemed to increase the intensity of its manifestations when the explorers refused to leave. First came the strange noises and bangs, which startled them but didn't drive them away. Then the violent table movement, which frightened them but still didn't make them leave the property. Finally, the thrown objects in the barn became the last straw. The hand reaching from the window adds another disturbing layer to this investigation. It confirms the couple's story about seeing someone peeking in at them from an...
Dude, I wonder if it's like, I don't even know how to like even put it. Can it really manifest into something? Because like you could see a hand right there. I don't know.
impossible height. Whether what Jordan and Johnny and...
I wonder if one day if someone actually does find like a fucking demon and then records it and be like, finally we found it, guys, the entire comic section is just gonna be like, that's fake. Like, because so many people have faked shit like this that it's like you don't even know if it's real or not.
Encountered that night was truly paranormal or an elaborate hoax,
and I still don't believe anything that comes
remains unverified. The footage is compelling, but as with all paranormal investigations, definitive proof remains elusive. The question remains, what would you do if you encountered such phenomena? Would you flee at the first sign of the paranormal? Yes. Or would you, like Jordan and Johnny, stay long enough to witness something truly sinister?
I think I would have stayed to see how it would have progressed. If it was getting that violent, if I had like a group there, I would just sit there and then see how progressive it got. See if it actually showed itself or so-and-so happened. I don't know. I would kind of be curious and shitting my pants.
This right here are two YouTubers named Chris and Meg, who in March of 2022 uploaded a video titled, "We Never Expected This to Happen," on their channel, Back in Time MC. Their channels specialize in exploring abandoned properties across the UK. On this particular day, they set out to explore what appeared to be an abandoned farmhouse. From the outside...
I think that's definitely a cool community, though. People that do urban exploration. Because, like, I don't know, they're so, like, supportive and, like, fascinated by it. It's like, you just find some, like, cool object in like, an abandoned house, and fucking everyone's just, like, giving a bunch of support and stuff. It's just, I don't know, I think it's a pretty cool community.
The property showed all the telltale signs of abandonment, deteriorating walls, broken windows, and an overall state of disrepair that suggested no one had lived there for years. Little did they know their routine exploration would lead to one of the most shocking discoveries in urban exploration.
Obviously some birds have managed to get in here. And you'll see that it's all starting to peel. God, it does stink in here.
Never expected this to happen. Just there's a fucking dead bird in there. That's the clickbait for the video.
It doesn't look like there's much in this one. There are still clothes in here though. As you'll see that. Look on top of it here. Looks like it's got shotgun shells. Crazy. I think probably the most impressive thing
such a
I like is
that. Mate, that is such a cool light. Look at that. There's a bottle with the cap thing, and then on top of that there's a light. I wonder if that light works. That's a really cool idea.
I think probably the most impressive thing I like is that bed. That's still made up. Sort of secret stairs part down there. Wow, this is just full of clothes. Yeah. What I love in this room is that. That is an old photo.
Weird. There's fucking body behind the door.
Oh my god, this one's a bit different.
As they continued exploring, they discovered more concerning details. Shotgun shells on a dresser, clothes still hanging in closets, and family photographs on the walls. Despite these personal items, the extreme state of decay, with wallpaper peeling off in sheets and dead birds throughout the house, convinced them the property had been long abandoned. After exploring several rooms, Chris and Meg entered what appeared to be a bedroom with brown sheets and a walker positioned nearby. The presence of the walker suggested an elderly person might have once lived there, but the overall condition of the house made it seem impossible that anyone could still be residing there. And that's when Chris and Meg discover something truly heartbreaking.
What? Is there someone in the thing, or?
What an absolute beauty this place is.
Don't tell me there's someone.
Try to get the light a bit better on there, but look at that
There's
bed.
a light. Is that on?
So they've still got the old bag. That's what the old people use these days, don't they? Get all their shopping in. Look in that wardrobe.
I'll just squeeze and touch you. Can I help you?
Oh my god! Fucking hell! You're alive!
You are?
Fucking hell, man!
You live in here. You can't live in here. Yeah?
No!
But we can't.
We thought it was abandoned. We thought it was abandoned.
You can't live in here. Yeah.
Holy shit! Are you okay? We thought
How did you get in?
there's a window that's open downstairs.
Window open. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
an open window.
Oh
Why
no!
do you live in here? Is there no way you can go and look at it? Do you not think it's a bit? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Do you not got family? No.
Oh god! I'm sorry. We didn't realise because of all the cobwebs and all the decay. We just assumed that it was abandoned.
Yeah. How do you eat food? Yeah. Do you eat food? Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Did you not hear us in the other room?
No, which room we in?
We're just having a look around.
Yeah. Have you got clean clothes and everything? Oh yeah. You have? Yeah.
Okay, good. So sorry we didn't
What's your name anyway?
again.
Jane.
Well, sorry, Joe. I didn't realise
There's
anybody
just
was living here.
No.
Or did I
shot.
frighten you when you thought, why are people in here?
Yeah, I heard voices and I thought actually somebody were mending windows or something.
Oh, no.
I thought I was dreaming for a minute.
Oh.
Is there anything that we can get you? Like anything?
Do you need anything?
What happened was I came here to help somebody, and this is only for a week I'm coming. Yeah. And that was 1993.
Wow, so you've been here nearly 30 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
After the initial shock, Chris and Meg's concern for Jane's welfare became evident. They offered to fix the broken window they had entered through and asked if she needed any supplies or assistance. Despite the horrific living conditions, Jane insisted she had food, clothes, and access to basic necessities. Before leaving, Chris and Meg promised to return with supplies. Their follow-up research revealed that adult social services knew about Jane, and she reportedly had a husband who checked on her regularly. Despite others' efforts to help, Jane apparently chose to live in these conditions, raising troubling questions about mental health support, elder care, and the invisible lives that exist on the margins of our society.
Dude, that's unreal. The shock that they felt when she's like, what are you doing? That's just, wow, I can't believe anyone would live in that. I mean, I guess technically it's better than living outside, but still, that would be creepy. And an elderly person, like the floors being able to decay like at any point, I just feel like very unsafe. I don't know if they should be there, but if people are checking on her and she's okay, then I guess live where you want. But thank you guys for watching. That was most disturbing abandoned building encounters ever caught on camera. So this is the craziest. They're claiming this is the craziest shit on the internet. We might find something crazier one day, but I appreciate you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.